Jasmine Crockett Kamoshi Main Curry T, Stage Center Par, Supreme Court Ka Historic Chamber Main. Upar se tes roshni uski lail suit ko, or bizayata roshan karahi t. Uski dilki datkin tes t. Lekin uski ankin bilkal thandi, ek ac thandak jo action se adi hai, nakagabrahad Kuch hai lamhan peli Chief Justice John Roberts any use rockni ki koshish ki t. Ek thanda, nuptadar laughs, that's enough. Uski awaz marble ki daiwaran se takra kar courtroom main gun juthi, ek devi iktiar jaisa. Huzor ki position, or uski is sof nazar aa rahiti, salin ki mokararda, ek judiciary ka rukjo aksar apni lafsan, or formality se cheesin ko dabadita hai. Lekin Crockett samajdi ti kuya lama surf uska mutan nahin, ya on logon ka lama hai jinhan any ballot box tak pohanknam mushkil paya. Prosecutor se Congresswoman tak ka safaras isi sabab te kia the kanun ki bunyad ko on logon kahak mainistimal karna jinhan se system dor hogaya the. Wosans lakarage burhi, microphone ki taraf juki, or isa jawab dia jo puri court synergy. Mr. Chief Justice, Uskiawa Saf Mazbut. Constitution apko ya ijazat nahin dedi kuek muntakib numayinda ko chup karadia j jab, wo voting rights kuber mainbak kar rahahai. Room for se kamash hogaya. Roberts ki maskurahat thandi pad gai. Woya yumid nahin kar rahi the ku unko isa sita challenge malega. Ya wakia surf procedural nung nahin raha. Ya banyadi salban gaya the judge ka maksad kia hai. Or hukumat ka kia makam hona chahi. Court clerk any announced kia. The Honorable Court recognizes Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, appearing as friend of the court. Roberts any ek koda se nod kia or kaha. Representative Crockett from Texas's 30th District. You have 10 minutes. Uskiawaz main puri takat ti, ek ac takat jo k martaba makadas idaron ko kam rakti hubi room ko control karleti high. Crockett chow car podium par gai. Lail suit dark with background main kill rahada. 42 Sol Kia first term Congresswoman Dallas se. Pali Nazar Mainak Naya Charity. Lekin Uski Adian. Uski Awaz or Uski by Northeast. Jaldi High Court ko Bahar Logon ko Mutasir Kar Diada. May please the court. Usan Kaha. Or for Sita Mudarathea. Ya case surfak voter ID rule nahin. Ya am admi ku vote ki banyari desteras ka maslahai. Wo easy numbers or sacked facts ku soth bulti gai. When 23% of black Texans don't have the specific ID required by this law, compared to only 4.7% of white Texans, we aren't talking about neutral rules. We're talking about a modern poll tax. Ya alphas camera and any capture kai. Roberts Kachera Thoda Saa Soktwa. Shelby County, Bruno. Crockett any and Faislan Kazikar Kia Joe is court any die, or Jean se voting protections PSR Pada. Chief Justice, any Paley Dafa interrupt Kia. Please stick to the specific legal questions. Ye formal redirect the Lekin Crockett, any Mansuknahin Kia. Usanjawabdia ka legal standard ko samjbag hair disparities kataz kira ad hora, hoga for us and practical mamulan par roshni dali. 87 Sol Ki Mary Wilson. Jiska birth certificate Maujid Nahinda, James Fuentes, veteran, Jahan DMV wheelchair accessible Nahinda. Har Kahani Akinzani Tasvira Sai Terra Court Kasamni Rakigai. Roberts NE for SE Kaha. Individual stories don't establish a constitutional pattern. Lekin Crockett, NE and Hai Kahani and KO precedent SE Jodia, Arlington Heights, impact tests, or what remained of the Voting Rights Act. Wo precedent ko evidence kasath mix karan main mahir ti. Surf kanuni jargon nahin, bakis into masalan. Then, ek dafa jab court, any usi procedural decorum ki hidayat di, Crockett any jo kadam athea, asan poor hal kanaratsji or tajaba kathakardia. Asn apni jeb se I copy nikali constitution. Wo you say athakar bench kasamni rocky or boli. Article 1 establishes Congress as a co-equal branch. When I stand here, I represent 750,000 Americans whose right to vote is at stake. Uska Jawab simple the magar powerful. Members of Congress ka voice rockna surf ek court ka mamla nahin, yatalimi se sahai. Roberts any ek bar for sacked and as apnaya. Your status doesn't grant you special privilege in this courtroom. Crockett any Jawab dia. I'm not asking for privilege. I'm exercising a duty toward my constituents. The founders designed co-equal branches to prevent any one from silencing another. Yaline, specially courtroom kusay main. Echo ki terabaji. Tension body. Court gallery main log for se murmur karn lage. Cameras chow rahida. Journalists apni feeds bej rahida. Roberts ne akri warning d. Address the legal questions, or I will end your argument. Yak Isa Lama. The Joe Future Clips main caption Hokare Ga. Chief Justice threatening to silence an elected representative on voting rights. Logon ko ya irony jahan. Voting rights keyboard ho rahi tijab ek representative ko chup kar dia jarahada, but it resonated far beyond the courtroom. Crockett ne apna final point calmly, deliberately peshkia. Woe any numbers dabera rake. 278,000 estimated eligible voters affected across Texas, 42,000 in her district alone. If a law systematically prevents one racial group from voting at 3 to 5 times the rate of another, it violates the plain text of the 15th Amendment. Asankaha. Askiawas main kias or conviction danoda. Chief Justice ne gave him for se bajaya. Your time has expired. Reporters hand-typed the headline. Showdown at SCOTUS. But Crockett stood still, Constitution held high, microphone in hand. Asankaha. The Constitution doesn't give you authority to silence an elected representative discussing the 15th Amendment and a case about voting rights. That amendment exists precisely because people in power have historically tried to silence those fighting for equal representation. Aski clarity, any courtroom kamud betel dia. Yab surfak argument nahin raha. Ya fundamental framing ban gaya. Kia judicial process, in its formalism, is allowed to ignore the tangible impact of a law on people's constitutional rights. Justice Jackson leaned forward. Justice Kagan's expression suggested internal calculation. Justice Thomas, a usually stoic presence, was whispering with his neighbor. The court's divisions, ideological or philosophical, abrum mein nazarin lage. Media Bahar SC court side screens P footages Bejan lage. Social feeds lightning fast. Pundits commentary Kalia ready. Crockett ne apni closing with dignity key. If the Constitution means anything, it protects those whose access is systemically denied. To call this a mere administrative inconvenience is to deny the Constitution its purpose. Woli has se bench ko thank you bol kawapas apni seek ki teraf gai. Magaras in court ku andar jo effect choda. Wo on lamhan key recording main rahi ga. Jab cameras off hue. Jab lights dim hui. Courtroom se bahar media swarm car gai. Opinions divided. Kuch logon any Roberts ko criticize kia ku unhonek elected representative ko unnecessary silence kia. Dusser any kaha ka courtroom ka formal decency maintain karnazarori high. Lekanek cheese sab any notice key. Crockett any ek coda sa momentum create cardia, conversationally, legally, politically. Uski directness any public debate ko reframe kia. Yep surfak voter ID ka case nahinda, yasal ben gaya the kukan define Karega Constitution ka matlab, judges ya log on ku experiences. Crockett nakalte hue reporters nesi follow kia. Gari nazar, thodi asai fatigue, lekin zayada himad. I spoke for my people. Asankaha, microphones kasamni. Kanun agar heki kadasi door, ho to wo hamari zindagi ko effect kardahai. AJ menas heki kat ko court kusamni rock dia. Wakt ne proof karna the kukia ya confrontation surfak headline the asal main legal doctrine pia sarkarega. Lekinas rat, jab clips gargar main chal rahi the ekshis clear tea. Ek freshman congresswoman Northeast Supreme Court ka center stage par apnia wazathei. Or us any constitution ko surfak katab nahi. Baki logon ki dasteras kazaria banaya. Kahani ka kremans or slow fade kasath. Supreme Court ka bench, of fur se ek tawanandafa, lekinustin ki gunj abi takhawa mainti. Jasmine Crockett apni copy of the Constitution band car, ka handbag main rockti high. Lil sudabibi roshni main thoria sai chamak rockrahi high. She walks out of the chamber not as someone who lost her time, but as someone who reframed the question, who reminded an entire nation that the Constitution exists to protect the voices it created government to serve. Or shall main Joe debate Chowrahiti, procedural order versus substantive justice, wo Eagledon TV or editorial pages parchagai. Lekin sabasi zayada ahambayati. Ekinson kia was, sabase am inson kika hanian kus soth milkar, as an ek authority kus sami sol athea or kaha. Agar hum enivo ki value ko chota to hamara constitution surf laughs and ka majmure jega. Kahani yahan kadam nai hodi, yashira hodi hai. Or J's headlines nay debates ko gen deed hain, ek cheese barker rahagi. At Congresswoman Kahimat Bara Challenge, Supreme Court Kusamni, Jahan Constitution Ki Roshniasi, Here Ko Chemkana Zarorida.